If Orb-i is not performing as well as he should, you can diagnose the problem with a simple home checkup test. If Orb-i fails any part of the checkup test, he may need a replacement part to run effectively again. In this case, please call our customer service center at 1-888-549-8847 for toll-free support in the US and Canada. Alternatively, email us at support@bObsweep.com at any time. Remove Orb-i from the charging station. Make sure Orb-i is not near stairs, objects, or delicate items, furniture, baseboards, or ledges, as his sensors are not working normally while in checkup mode, and he can fall off edges and run into objects. To put Orb-i in checkup mode, press and hold the Go, Charge, and Wi-Fi buttons simultaneously for a few seconds until the bot says,
Home checkup mode activated.
Orb-i is now in checkup mode. In this mode, Orb-i's LiDAR sensor will rotate. Orb-i's checkup includes 7 steps. Each step of the home checkup test verifies the performance of a different function on Orb-i. Switch between different steps by pressing the Wi-Fi button. You'll hear Orb-i announce the name of the tests you can perform in that step. Once the desired step is reached, initiate testing by pressing the Go button, and you'll hear
Begin test.
End each test by pressing the Go button, and you'll hear Orb-i say,
Stop test.
To exit the checkup mode at any time, press and hold the Go, Charge, and Wi-Fi buttons. You'll hear
Exiting home checkup mode.
And Orb-i's LiDAR sensor stops rotating. If Orb-i is left idle for more than a minute during the checkup test, he will automatically exit the home checkup test. Step 1. Battery. As Orb-i enters checkup mode, you will hear
Home checkup mode activated. Battery.
Alternatively, you can press the Wi-Fi button a few times again until you hear
Battery.
Press the Go button, and you'll hear
Begin test.
If the battery is sufficiently charged, all 5 indicators light up, and the lower the battery charge, the less number of indicators light up on the screen. If only one indicator lights up, the battery's charge is below 10%. Allow Orb-i to fully charge overnight. If manually placing Orb-i on the charging station, make sure the charging plates on the back of Orb-i are in contact with the charging station's plates. The battery indicator should be pulsing to confirm Orb-i is in fact charging. Press Go to stop test, then press Wi-Fi to move to the next step. Step 2. Edge sensors. While Orb-i is in checkup mode, press the Wi-Fi button until you hear him say,
Edge sensors.
Press the Go button to begin test. To test the edge sensors, lift Orb-i off the floor about a foot. Make sure the edge sensors are not accidentally covered by your fingers. It's also recommended to remove Orb-i's side brush to ensure the edge sensors are not obstructed. The left, middle, and right edge sensors on Orb-i each correspond with Go, Mute, and Trouble indicators on the screen. These indicators start flashing when Orb-i is lifted off the floor. Place Orb-i back on a hard, flat surface. The flashing will stop. Once done, press the Go button and stop test, then move on to the next step. Step 3. Charging station. Press the Wi-Fi button until you hear
Charging station.
Place Orb-i about half a foot in front of the plugged-in charging station with his bumper facing away from the station. Then press Go and begin test. Orb-i will start to rotate counterclockwise for about 330 degrees. As Orb-i starts to rotate and the charging station and Orb-i's sensors successfully communicate, the indicators on Orb-i's screen take the following states. Once done, the indicators shine solid to confirm all sensors are in good working condition. Press the Go button and stop test, then move on to the next step. Step 4. Bumpers and Wi-Fi. Press the Wi-Fi button until you hear
Bumpers and Wi-Fi.
Then press play to begin test. In this step, once you begin test, Orb-i automatically tests his connection to Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi indicator lights up on the screen. To test bumpers' touch sensors, place Orb-i on a flat surface, then slowly press the left, center, and right side of Orb-i's bumper. The following indicators each correspond with one of the touch sensors and flash upon successful passing of each touch sensor test. To test LiDAR's mini bumper, lightly press on the LiDAR cover and the mute indicator will start flashing on the screen to confirm the LiDAR mini bumper is in good condition. Once done, press the Go button to stop test, then move on to the next step. Step 5. Motors. Press the Wi-Fi button until you hear Orb-i say
Motors.
Lift Orb-i off the floor, or hold him tight to secure his position, as he will move with force in this step. When ready, press Go to begin test. The vacuum motor pulses and blows air from the left rear vent for a few seconds, then stops. The mute indicator lights up on the screen to confirm the vacuum motor is working fine. At the same time, the left and right wheels and main and side brushes start rotating, confirming their motors are in good working condition. Once done, press the Go button and stop test, then move on to the next step. Step 6. LiDAR, charging, and self-empty. Press the Wi-Fi button until you hear
LiDAR, charging, and self-empty.
Place Orb-i back on a flat surface and press Go to begin test. Place Orb-i against a white wall and slowly rotate him with your hand. The mute indicator flashes as each of LiDAR's 3 directions detect the wall. Place Orb-i on his plugged-in charging station with charging contact points touching your bot. After about 5 seconds, the self-empty runs, and Go and Trouble indicators flash on the screen to confirm the battery charging is in working order. Orb-i will announce
Test successful.
Press the Go button and stop test. Step 7. Reset Orb-i. If you press the Wi-Fi button again, you will hear Orb-i say
Reset device.
Note that this is a hard reset of all of Orb-i's data and will erase any information stored on the device. This includes all existing map data, scheduling data, and customized cleaning data. To avoid accidental erasing of Orb-i's data, use this step in isolation only. Do not press play and watch the hard reset Orb-i video for more information. The home checkup test is now complete. Press the Go, Charge, and Wi-Fi buttons together again. You'll hear
Exiting home checkup mode.
And Orb-i's LiDAR sensor stops rotating. If Orb-i completes the checkup test without any issues, then his internal parts are working properly. For further assistance with home checkup test, contact our support team.